We're ready to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike is hot. Go ahead. Hello, everybody. ELA Studio. We're coming along here for the Gingerbread Village, and we're doing a couple different figures trying to create. We started out with trying to create the witch, which I think turned out halfway decent. Need some. I like to try it again, but this time, let me turn that down. Okay, that must be that one up there. I have like three different things. No, no. What is it? There it is. Trying to figure where all the volume controls are, Mr. Voiceover. He's supposed to be controlling all the volumes. I have three or four different screens going, and each one has like a different audio going. So if I have them all up at the same time, it gets real noisy. But at the same time, I can turn them up a little bit, which creates a little bit of ambient sound, like there's more than just one person in the studio. Um, that's the magic of movie making, editing, giving impressions, making it look like something that's not. Oh, I was working on this. What happened here was this, I was creating the other witch, and I had created that little fella with the headlight down. I'm going, wait a minute, that's kind of a neat little figure. So I went back in and I fixed it off their body, so I could create different heads to go on. They had to create different characters. You can change the color of the outfit. Give them bigger, longer legs. You can, instead of having crossed arms, you can have the arms out alongside his, holding something. There's torches in this game that you can put in their hand. So there's all kinds of little different. Look at all that in the background there, and that's hot, fresh baked cookies, and that's the steam coming off the furnaces baking the magically delicious spooky cookies. So magically delicious, I think I can use that because it's not the whole phrase. I'm thinking there was a product back when I was growing up that had a little bit of that. I'm not even gonna go there, but uh, it was a breakfast cereal, and I had to have it as a kid. Mom, you gotta give me that. I want my cereal. You get what we give you and be happy, and we were. We learned to appreciate what we had, and we had a lot. We were lucky. We weren't bad off. And that's the original witch I designed. Like I said, it's like, I think with this one here, if I would have went up a size on the body, instead of going with one block for like the feet, if I would have went with like four, and then went up with the four block to create the leg, it would have been a bigger body, and it would have gone with the head a little better. But at the same time, it almost looks like a bobblehead. If you had a little spring in there, that head would wobble, wouldn't it? Maybe see, you could design stuff like that, be part of the mementos, part of the gifts that you sell in your gift shops. Would be a little bobblehead of. See, that's not the witch though. The other one is Katie Witch. I haven't given this fella a name yet, so I don't know if it's a fella, if it's a girl. Could be a warlock. Could be a warlock. Um, Magically delicious. But see, I was thinking it'd make a neat cookie, wouldn't it? Let's say you take that figure, shrink it down, and then using the gingerbread to create the cookie, and then you decorate it with frosting, right? And then you'd have a little figure of a cookie of Katie Witch. See, I could do something similar for a cat too. You can do like a little black cat. Minecraft has pumpkins in it, but the pumpkins are not square here. They're actually round. But you know what? You can mix and match a little bit, I think. Unless you're going totally Minecraft, and then everything's got to be done with block. Um, but see, that's what I'm saying though too. It's like you can go in different scale. Like right now, the single block would be a small single character, where if you go like a 4 block to create that 4x4 with 2 blocks and then 2 block high, 2 blocks deep would create your little block, and that's what you use to build with. And then you can change colors in that block itself to create different patterns or different looks. Like if you're creating an eye, you can create one color, and right next to it you can have a white with a black iris right in the middle. And the next thing I want to try and do too is if we could do this with squares, and we could do this with I didn't realize I let it sit on that for so long, but if you go in and use the different shapes and stuff, you can create something similar without it being Minecraft. You can be more like you can use the circles or the sphere, and then you can use an actual cone for the hat. So I'm gonna try and see if I can make something up with that, and then like you could do like a eyeball with a black iris, and then a blue iris with a black pupil. And then once you create that little eye, then you got 2 of them. Then you just cut and paste that, and that's how you make the eyes. I've done a little bit with that because in the PC here, wait, that's going awful slow. That's my computer. This is on the PlayStation, knows that what I'm doing this here at, and I'm trying to create a couple different characters. This is the clipboard, so I can mess with them here, get them to the way I like them, and then I save them to the workshop. And then when I go into my other park, I can bring them in from there. So I can create them here and then bring them in once I get them all created as one unit, and then you can just bring the whole thing in and drop them in and put them where you need that figure. It'd be neat if you could make a mobile or make a move. But then again, that puts your percentage up, and before you know it, your park will be closed. Well, I think this is fun though. I kind of like the way this guy looks. And but I was thinking too, you could do something similar like that, but using instead of with the purple, and you can make it, give them like ribs and stuff. You can make that into a skeleton very easily. You know, using a single block coming off to create the leg, and then maybe do a. Since you can take the arms off, and that's to actually make the arms so that they're not folded, and create the arm that way. This is where we're saving it to the Frontier Workshop. That way, once it's in the workshop, I can use it in any part. Anybody can use it. Anybody that can go in the workshop or go into, if they see, hey, that's neat, I want to put that in my park, they can. Oops. So once they, I think you gotta subscribe or follow or something like that. And once you do that, then you can install it. And that's what I'm doing here. Is I'm upload new creation. My new creation. I can't remember what I call them. And there, it's uploaded. So now this is in the workbook. This is in Frontier Workshop. So if somebody goes in, they can actually bring that into their park. Don't know why anybody would want to, but you never know. It might fit a theme somebody's doing. That's what makes it so cool. And I'm, like I said, I'm bouncing back and forth. Like I need to go and work on some clips I have for Carrier Sunday. I got working on this stuff. My friend that he's got his park going, and he gave me a visit. He invited me over and he showed me his park. Oh man, nice! He's doing an awesome job. I did a visit on Jones Park, made a clip of that, and that turned out awesome too. Awesome job. Both just awesome builders. Sounds like they're just getting started too, and they're learning quick and fast. And once you learn some of these things and learn like the mechanics and be able to get around and move around and flip things here and there, putting stuff where you need it or where you want it, and knowing how to put it there without it saying, no, you can't do that. That little red outline saying, no, you can't put it here. But why? Obstacle. Oh, man. But it's in the game. It's part of the game. And we're doing really good. I like this here. Look at that. I think that is so cool. Trying to get this here put into the post. Well, post it. That way I can watch it at work tonight. That way I can check some stuff out, see how it's doing. Now this is the actual park? No, I don't think. Might be. I think it's the clipboard though. It's not open. There's no guest in the park. Oh. Well, on the PC, I've been working on something similar. I have a couple. I had some clips saved, but the thing with these clips and stuff, you save too many of them. It fills your computers up real quick, and that's why I'm constantly going through and deleting old stuff once I've posted it. And that's the real reason for posting and stuff like that, is so I have a place where I can put it, make room for new stuff so I can work on new material and be able to go back and see the old stuff and see things that I might be able to change in the park. Like I was talking about before, that the fence thing there that's floating, I went in, I fixed it, and then for some reason I must have overrode it with something, so I can't find it. So I've done that a few times. I don't know if it's the game itself glitching that it don't. And I think too sometimes what happens to it's in that the automatic saves, and I delete a lot of those. So there might have been a save in there, and I deleted it without even looking at it. Bad editor. But yeah, it was it's fun. Like, so I'm doing the same thing in the place now, in the PC. I have a character figure. In fact, I brought him into the park, and I incorporated it into the first little Gingerbread building. So, and like I said, that's on the PC. So I'm learning how to get clips and stuff, and I'll do some videos on that. And once I get one that's kind of nice and polished, I'll go ahead and I'll post it from the PC, because it's actual different game. And we're getting to the end of this. We actually got the clip to fit, and like I said, I wanted to get this in the can so I can watch it a little bit later tonight. That's not a problem, Laura. I exported it, brought it back in. We'll do one audio. Well done, everyone. This is a good job. The park's looking great. I love the figures. Keep doing it. How's ever voice acting, everybody? Have a great summer. And the script clip. Cut, print, and post. Put it in the can on the shelf. From ELA Studio and Sons, fill that in, Grez. Thank you for watching. Hey, we got it to fit.